Hi, we're walking to Point Pleasant. We are right now on a residential street. There aren't too many like touristy stuff here or places for food, so we just stopped downtown, got some Tim Hortons first, so we could go to Point Pleasant Park. And instead of taking the bus, because there was a lot of construction and it was really hard to figure out how the bus routes were being redirected because of the construction, and the mapping app doesn't pick that up. Anyway, so now we decided to walk, and I'm so glad we did, because this is a beautiful residential area. We'll show around. And it's a beautiful day too. And oh, here we see a house for sale. I think it's this one right here, the one that's being covered up by all the bushes. Maybe if we can get a better look at it. I believe it's this house for sale. Anyway, it's really interesting for me to also see locally when I travel somewhere, especially within my own country, when I see what other residential areas are like too, and to compare and get familiar with the housing market as well. Anyway, there will be more to follow, but so far I've really enjoyed my Halifax stay. We are leaving tomorrow, and what else could I tell you about Halifax? I feel like I've learned so much from the citadel set up in 1803, and how it was built underground mostly, so that when the invaders would attack or other missiles would be flown, it would kind of go over everybody's heads. And I really was blown away by the Maritime Museum and the sinking of the Titanic. And
in 350 meters, take a right on Point Pleasant Drive.
Excavated afterwards, because we went to the Maritime Museum and we saw that. We also went to Pier 21, which is the Immigration Museum, and we got to learn how newcomers came from all over the world and what they'd have to go through the process. And some waited in other countries while seeking refuge in Canada to get their passports and citizenship, or their residential visas, basically, their permanent residence cards. And sometimes there was even a daycare there while the parents waited and had to do other paperwork. There would be like people hired as nannies to take care of the children who had just come, and many didn't know English. And it's just it was just amazing. That was all from the onset. Well, that was before. There's a historical timeline from as early as 1763 and up until the present day, but mostly stopping at the way Pier 21 is and what it was. It kind of stopped around World War II, and you see some of the, even what the luggage looked like then, and how people from all over starting their new life in Canada, and for the various reasons, of course. But a lot of them, the reasons was because of political situations in the country, religious situations, that the country was against their own religion, or not as free as Canada is, basically. Freedom to choose your own religion, freedom to live independently. And from the onset, like way into, I guess, the 21st century, or the 20th century, the 1900s, early 1900s, when people came and settled, arrived, they all described Canadians as being so nice and welcoming, and it has still remains that way for today. But of course, they also said there were people who left back when their own political situation in their own countries got better. They had actually left Canada to go back. So that happens too. But it's really interesting how you get to, everybody has a story to tell. And it was really interesting to see at this immigration museum. Anyway, what else blew my mind? Oh God, so many things. I feel like I'm leaving and I'm a much more educated person. And when I think of more, once the information in my head is settled in a bit more, then I'll make another video and tell you all. Yeah, okay. And anyway, thank you for watching and we'll talk soon. Bye.